We are back.
Or what?
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Hello, everybody. What is up, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. This is episode 20 of the Pacific Experience Podcast. You are with PacX, and we're with you. Thank you again so much for tuning in. It is September 18th, and we are here, but I am missing someone, yes. Sir Davis is not here tonight, but that's okay because I have someone else very special. I would like to introduce actually two people. We have someone coming back, and we have someone new. Person with us is Mr. Swildabeast. How you doing, man?
Make some noise. You know I'm back. Back ready to attack. You know what it is?
Yeah. Thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for inviting me. Well, I guess it's always an open door, but I'm just glad I was able to make it out again out here.
Fuck yeah. And then with us we have K-Fitz. How you doing, Soy?
Hey, we're doing well. Nice to be out here. I heard some rumors about this little thing. We're checking it out firsthand.
Yeah, I won't be whipping it out too soon. Oh, you meant the podcast.
Well, I mean, I already see the life-size Mick right up here.
These guys are getting excited about the microphone. Yeah. A little too excited. It's kind of, angled awkwardly. We got like rubber bands and duct tape all over it.
It's big. It's black.
So that's what this episode is going to be about. So tune in. Yeah, stay tuned. All right. We got him hooked. All right. Anywho, guys, what's going on? What is going on in the PNW?
The fires are gone.
Yes, that is true. The fires are gone. We talked about the fires in this episode. They're gone, and everyone is just coughing their fucking lungs out now, and we're all good.
I feel like I've had asthma for the last 17 years. I'm about to have the black lung, but, it's slowly on the decrease. So that's good. It's like the other day I went into a restaurant parking lot, and I was like, oh, I can smell. That smells like food. Oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was on a bike ride today, and it smelled like fresh cut grass, and I was like, oh man, I think we are freaking finally over this shit. It's finally done.
I agree with you. They're smelling the fresh cut grass. That was like, I'm mowed along now every couple of days. Dude, I find myself doing that, mowing the lawn like every 4 days, and realizing I'm absolutely just wasting my time. Or am I? Oh.
Get out there on shears, hands and knees.
Yeah, that's the real way to do it. Yeah. Well, I like being able to tune out. I like being able to do something and kind of tune out, go in the mind a little bit. You guys ever had any experience up here in the PNW as far as... I figure you guys are the guys, the ones to ask. Have you ever done anything going out and about? It's been an experience just within your mind. Swildabeast. We've talked about this way earlier in the podcast.
I think that was episode 3 or 4.
It actually wasn't an episode. We just did like a 20-minute interview, so it's a bonus that will be.
If you guys want to listen to that, and that will tell you about kind of the experiences I have had, out here in the Pacific Northwest, just getting into my own head, going deeps into old memories and. Being able to sort out stuff I've been holding on to and stuff I wanted to let go of, and just being able to compartmentalize, like say, hey, you know what, I need this, I want to keep this, whatever, or this is bullshit, like, you're out of my head, I don't want this anymore.
That's important to do. It's important to be able to do that. I think that's why a lot of people don't, I think it's at least not only see the benefits, but at least try to get those benefits because of that fear of not being able to control what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I mean, if you can learn how to do that by whatever means you have available to you, I would say it definitely would be beneficial to anyone to just be able to just go through your own head and just sort it out.
Right.
it's very hard to do. I can understand that because I'd never done it up till that point.
Yeah.
But once I was able to do that, I was like, wow, I feel a lot better.
Fuck yeah, man.
You go find your solitude space out there somewhere. Just your solitude space out there somewhere. You know, whether that be like a random room, no nothing in there, just a chair, or like some mountain peak or a little beach somewhere, or some tree.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just sit down by yourself, next to yourself, and just kind of have a little peek inside what's going on in there. Get some
a little peek inside, yeah.
get some dust webs, cobwebs out the way.
A one-on-one, I wasn't able to click on it, I was working, but I saw a video today, and I saved it, and I want to watch it, but it was Joe Rogan meets Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep, that's basically what happened to me. I was like, inner me, this is outer me. We're going to duke it out, and you're not going to like some things, and I'm not going to like some things, but at the end, we're going to like each other.
Oh, drop the fucking mic. Actually, don't. It's expensive. But that, dude, well said. You know what? Just well said, dude. That motivated me. I fucking love that shit.
It was cool, man. It's kind of cool when you do that.
Right. Who was it? Did you just take this up on your own, or did you have like a, that bro, that spiritual wizard friend of yours where you're like, I got you. Yeah. Which way was it?
I can't really put my finger on it. It's hard to describe. I'd say it was a little bit of both, but it was just, like I was telling, like, if you listen to that episode, I was out on mushrooms with one of my best friends, and just for some reason, my brain, it was weird. It was like my spirit was telling my brain to get rid of stuff. It's really interesting, but that's the best way I can describe it.
I love that.
Yeah, and it was a phenomenon I've never had ever before in my life where, like me as a person, not even physically or mentally, but spiritually, was telling my mental consciousness, like, hey, chill out, man. Like, you need to fucking relax. Like, you're okay.
So did you like what you saw? So you said, you're like, I may not like what I find, you may not like what you find. Did you like what you found?
I loved it.
You did?
I was like, man, you guys should get together more often and have more fucking brouhahas because I'm liking what you guys are doing.
Did you have any fear before or during this? I mean, obviously before, but did you have any fear during? Did you ever have a moment of like, oh shit got almost a little weird, but you controlled it and turned it?
It wasn't frightening at all. It was actually quite the opposite of frightening.
You've never had the fear?
No, I was like, of course it was an unusual feeling, but it wasn't like a threatening feeling or fearful feeling at all. I'm like, whoa,
yeah,
this is pretty cool. Kind of weird.
Yeah, fuck
cool.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
You were talking about how you were like talking to like your spirit or whatever, and that you were saying that you need to get rid of things. When you're saying like get rid of things, do you mean like suppressing like a memory, or just like not dwelling on it because it's something that can't be changed?
Right, kind of like not only suppressed memories were coming up, but getting over those suppressed memories and not suppressing them any longer and just, accepting them for what they are.
And like not like putting any more energy into that because you won't be able to move it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So basically,
for lack of like a better term.
So basically saying, hey, this is energy that is negative energy. Let's put that in the trash can and move forward. Instead of holding on to it and keeping that negative energy, deep down inside of you, where you might obviously not talk about it, but it's still there.
Yeah, you can like come to a wall in your path, and you can just keep like pushing it, but
the wall's still there.
Your wall's still there, so you can either go around it or just continue to put energy into pushing a wall.
Right, exactly. And this was the point where I was able to just tear down that wall entirely.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Tearing down the wall, we're gonna burn it down to the ground. Burn it down. Speaking of, didn't you say something about something getting burned earlier? Some kid burning something.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so...
What's going on up here in the PNW?
So here's some news coming out from you. College out here, WSU. I have friends out there, whatever. I have some buddies in a frat out there.
A couple of buddies.
I have a couple of buddies, you know. And I got a text from him today with a picture of... It looked like...
I think it was a car.
It was a car...
Like a top of a car taken from a balcony.
It was a top of a car taken from a balcony and a yard.
Holy shit.
And let me read this out for you. He goes... I was just like, what the fuck? This is super fucking random. And if you guys have any input on this, please let us know, because I don't know the full entire story, but basically...
You need to open up that FBI investigation.
What the gist of it was, he goes, on Saturday, this dude got kicked out of our frat because he was being lame and came back at like 6 a.m. and set our benches and poured gas by all the entrances on fire.
All the entrances to the
all
frat?
the entrances
bruh.
on fire. And he also set some dudes on fire. Which was the
So-
dude's car that he set on fire
No,
was
some
not
dude's car on fire. So no one caught on the fire.
no one caught on fire, but some random dude. This guy lit his car on fire, but apparently he's being charged with arson, which sounds accurate. You know,
Yeah.
you can't just go lighting shit on fire, like. And that's like the problem with these kids in fucking school. Like I remember when we were up in Bellingham, and the block party was going on, and the riots happened. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh yeah.
You can't just, Project X whenever you want and think there's not going to be any repercussions. Like, god damn it.
I freaking was. Were you there when it started?
I wasn't actually at the block party. I was just in Bellingham.
Oh, okay.
I actually was going to go to the block party, but then I heard there was a riot, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm just gonna go downtown and drink the legit way.
Yeah, I think I ran into you in town because like I was there for those freaking riots and for the start of them, and I was like, okay, peace, I'm done. When like people started throwing shit, I'm like, no, it was even before that. I think I just like saw some cops walking up. I was like, not trying to talk to cops, I got an open container.
You're not?
Not trying to talk to cops with an open container, and I've been drinking.
Yeah, totally.
But so I was like, peace. And then I did go back up around like 3:30 a.m. Rode up there on my bike. Dude, the whole street was covered in glass. I had to like carry my bike. Like, no, it was gnarly. But yeah, man, freaking liquor,
These kids, it's like what?
Emotions do that, man.
It can
Status.
suppress your freaking head thinking.
Status, bro. That's what it's all about. Is status. What is your status? Where is it? And is it good or bad? Is it high or is it low?
See, for me, I'm not so much one that cares so much about their status. I don't care that I'm not a homeowner or, that I drive
that my dick don't work, but
Yeah,
you know what? I'm happy inside.
that fucking, I don't drive a $30,000 brand new BMW or any shit like that, because guess what? At the end, when it's time to punch your ticket, where's that fucking shit going? Where you taking it? You gonna take it with you when you pass?
When you gotta take a shit? What are you talking about? I'm just kidding.
No, when you go, then you pass on to
Yeah,
the
man.
afterlife.
Yeah, you gonna take it with you? I don't know.
I guarantee.
You guys think so?
There have been people that have been buried in their cars.
That's fucked up. What? I'm.
No, like wanting to be buried in their car, not like by an avalanche or something.
It's like, bro, if a show 100,000 Ways to Die exists,
yeah,
I'm sure it's happened.
6 million ways to die. Choose one.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Rick Ross has a song about like cover him and like bury him and like wearing all linen like in the back of his Lincoln or something.
Like Andre Nicotina
What
said,
the
man.
fuck?
When it's all over, kid, put me in a pyramid. That's what I'm saying.
Well, obviously, like okay. Speaking of like
You want to talk about fucking pyramids?
well, yeah, like spiritualness and not taking it with you. They were all about
Taking it with you.
yeah, like you
They were
could
all
need
about-
a lot of stuff.
They were
in their
about
afterlife. You
ascending
need
to
a
the
whole
next
bunch
level.
of gold and dead mummified cats all around because you're gonna need a party up in heaven or wherever they're at.
Where the hell you think
Right.
you're going?
I don't know, dude,
Right.
but it obviously looked like they're gonna have a good time.
Maybe they're having a good time. Who knows? I don't know. Nobody knows.
What do you guys know about the Anunnaki? You guys heard of that?
How about you tell us about the Annunaki and then we will tell you how we feel about it.
Gotcha. So no. The Anunnaki. The Anunnaki are I guess I haven't talked about the Anunnaki in quite some time. I heard someone spill out what the Anunnaki are in like a 1-minute spiel, and it was fucking hilarious. It was a comedian, but I'm not gonna go for it. The Anunnaki are they are a race that is displayed, talked about, proven with all the textures in the pictures from Egypt and everything. A race that existed. When you see the Egyptians, and then you see these people looked at as kings and what they called gods, and they're big, and they're just so much bigger than the size of a human, who would be to us, an Egyptian in these Egyptian carvings.
Mm-hmm.
The Anunnaki is a race. Anunnaki stands for those from heaven who came. Oh, you got a -1 point.
That
for
wasn't a phone call.
Swildabeast. It was an alarm. It was controlled. That's worse than a phone call. That's -2 points. Oh,
Mute, bruh.
Forgot I had that set.
What did you have an alarm set for freaking... You're interrupting his Anunnaki, man.
It's
It
time
was
to
for
clean.
work. I'm supposed to do something right now. And he's gonna laugh because he works with me, so he knows exactly what it is.
Oh shit.
Anyway, disregard that as you were.
Anyways, all right. I'm trying to think of a way to.
So the Anunnaki are saying that they were like these tall...
No,
Human.
okay, start over. The Anunnaki are... I'm sorry to interrupt. The Anunnaki are... Okay, the Sumerians are the oldest living civilization that we know of. It's what we were told in history and books.
Mhm.
They invented the wheel, right? The Sumerians.
Yeah.
The Sumerians claim 1,000% that they were ruled by the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki were these larger humans that came from planet Nibiru to harvest gold and made us a slave race.
No.
Yes, and that's why we're obsessed with gold, and that's why we love the dirt. And
They came from a planet?
dude, there is Okay, Ancient Aliens, that whole series of like 9 fucking seasons. You know what I mean? You guys seen Ancient Aliens on the History Channel?
I know the
right?
freaking guy, the meme.
Yeah, the guy.
That's what it is.
Okay,
The guy with the
right,
hair.
in the meme with the hair. Right,
Kind of
that
like my
show-
hair right now.
That show's called Ancient Aliens. You would think it's about the pyramids, right? And the ancient aliens that came down, whatever, made the pyramids. It's about 100% the Anunnaki, but they don't, and 1,000% the Anunnaki, and they address it in a few episodes as that. I mean, look into it. It's not something you have to really look into. It's you just have to barely look it up, and you will see what I'm talking about. It's everywhere. It's not hidden.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna buy it. Let's go for it. I'm gonna buy it right now. So what's up?
I'm buying the Anunnaki thing.
Yeah.
So, okay. What do you think?
What do I... well, I mean...
You said you bought it, so...
Okay, well, what about it now?
Well, what do you think about it so far? I mean...
I could gander that...
Are you into that shit? Let me start with that. That's where I was going. I was saying pyramids. Have you heard of Anunnaki? Are you into that stuff?
I'm like,
Ancient civilizations.
Yeah, I'm like down to like freaking, hypothesize about it and all.
But you don't bust a sweat over it.
So I'm gonna say that I'd buy that there was a group of humanoids. And like, what this is 10,000 years ago probably?
Yeah.
Maybe even longer ago? Yeah.
425,000.
425,000 years ago?
That just popped in my brain. Yeah.
No, when was Egypt around? I don't think Egypt was around 425,000 years ago.
This was very long ago. Way before all.
So okay, but like
Samaritans?
Yes, the Samaritans. I don't think that's
I think
420.
it's Sumerian.
Sumerians.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that many years
Good
ago.
thing is we have technology
We
we
do.
can find out.
But regardless, I would reckon that there would maybe some other humanoids floating around there
Oh, let's see.
on the Earth that maybe had different DNA than us, that were taller,
Yeah.
that they were lankier,
Yeah.
and then to most other people, because there's less of them, they would assume that these people are more powerful or whatnot, or have a superiority over the rest of the people of the land, so they would be considered rulers and whatnot. But to say E.T. came down here in his spaceship and dropped a couple of them off to look for gold for their anti-gravity
Yeah.
Suits.
Yeah.
It's kind of far-fetched.
I don't know about that, but yeah, I've
I
seen.
don't know about that either.
I've seen there's apparently there's some painting, there's these paintings from the medieval ages of fire and brimstone coming from the sky, and they're
Yeah, 433,000 years ago.
433,000
Yeah.
years ago were
Yeah.
the Sumerians.
Let's see. I don't know if that's that time frame from that long ago has to do with the Sumerians, but I guess that's how. Anyways, well, I'm not here to convert you into
No.
Annunaki, but man, I'm just saying. Look, it's very interesting. If there's anything about ancient civilizations or conspiracies or whatever to look in, that I think is the most exciting to look into because it gives you the most actual things to ponder upon, as far as evidence. I'd say the Annunaki, for sure.
It was also nuts, I guess, to think that the pyramids are still there.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about that. We talked about the pyramids. And
How are the fucking pyramids made? And they coincide with Orion's belt absolutely perfectly.
there's no, not to get back into an old episode, but just to refresh, there's no way that you could have a point of a pyramid within a degree of a star without some type of help. There's no way.
I think they'd be able to do it. I mean, look at the Roman aqueducts that they have over there, back in the
Yeah, but it's just not only the accuracy of pointing it, but the architecture itself. I mean, look at it. We can't do that or replicate it today.
Yes, we can. What are you talking about?
No, we cannot.
Go build me a pyramid.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're telling me
that with the same material that it's made out of?
With the technology we have
With
today,
the technology
yes.
we have today, in the time frame that it
In the
was built?
technology, there's no.
No, we
there's
couldn't.
question-
We would have done it by now.
Why? We have done it in Vegas. We have a pyramid down in Las
That's not
Vegas.
made with material that is so heavy that, dude, we don't have machinery that can lift.
Because we have
the material
better
it's made out of.
material now.
Oh,
So
better
so
because
you're right.
we can make
do
it
that
and
today.
sell it and gain taxes.
Try doing that
on it.
2,000
That's why
years
it's
ago.
better.
Me?
Yeah, you're not going to do it.
With an army of 10,000 of me's? Nah, bruh. I mean,
That's
maybe,
what I'm saying.
Maybe 10,001, but no. Yeah, it's definitely.
You think that we can make a pyramid just like the one that was built? You think we can replicate that
in 2000
without modern technology?
Yes, in 2018, even with modern technology, can we do that?
Yeah,
No.
definitely.
No. I love this. We have a disagree to disagree. Well,
Split up.
Huh?
You think you can do it, yeah?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we're building tunnels, man.
bro, that's not even close. All right, I have to pull it up now.
It'd be interesting
We're
to see.
going to space.
I mean, yeah, you got fucking dickhead Elon Musk sending his fucking car, his fucking space mobile
No,
to fucking
man, we
Mars
went
right
to
Elon
now.
Musk is not a dickhead.
He's not a dickhead, you're
we went
right.
to
I mean,
space back in
he
the
is, but he
60s,
has
man.
to be.
With a car?
No, with an actual spaceship. We went to space and came back many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
is
is not fake news. But
I hope it's not. Well, actually, to be full, depending on who you talk to, it might not have happened. But we're gonna say that's one that we can all agree on. We've been to space, right?
I haven't.
No, well,
Not we, in this room.
I mean,
But people have been to space.
I mean, I might have felt like I've gone to space, but
I've
no.
definitely gone to space.
Okay, but there have been humans besides us that have actually left Earth's atmosphere and come back to live the tale.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
I believe
All right.
that.
Sweet.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
All right, moving forward.
Yeah.
Pyramids back on Earth now.
Pyramid. Yeah. Back. I don't know, man. It's really what do you think?
What's your take on it?
Like I said, I think they are too accurate in they're massive, and like I said, to pointing within like a degree of a star, the tip of a pyramid, 2,000 years ago, without any type of help from, extraterrestrial knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just completely unbelievable.
Not one brick is the same, and for the time frame that they built it in, they would have had to have been stacking a brick every 60 seconds for 20 years straight. And not one brick is the same. And these bricks we can't move today with our technology. They didn't do this with fucking pulleys and shit. And that's what we were told. It's what we're taught, at least in Western history books. At least with history that's only been known for the last 300 years. Anything could happen 300 years ago. Anything, and it could have been rewritten. Absolutely fucking anything. The only thing that is left, that is proven, are the fucking pyramids and ancient civilizations that have existed on Earth. I believe they can mean whatever, but all I do know is that they did intend for this shit to last, to not be taken down.
Sphinx got a nose job, though.
Something. What?
It's freaking... I mean, the Sphinx's nose isn't there anymore.
Right. Right. Well, there you go. Some dickhead
bunk.
knocked that shit off. Sure, but
that's why it's one of the wonders of the world. So
right, that's what I'm saying. We don't know how it was built.
It's obviously
you don't know how it was
space.
built.
You have to think about it. If we wonder space as much as we wonder the pyramid, you have to be connected from it. If nothing that makes sense to us to be able to fathom to create that, then it's obviously not from this world, or whatever is from this world and made it is not here anymore, or it's hidden. Or it's just a big fucking prank, and it's fucking a great fucking...
Someone's trolling big time.
Long time. Yeah, or someone knows what the fuck they're doing with this fucking troll.
That's all really I'm getting at, is just for these things to exist, and we don't know how they exist today, knowing the technology they had back then.
Right.
Their help came from somewhere.
They say it's the Annunaki. I'll show it to you too when we take a break. I'll put it up on here on the wall. But I'll show you this picture, man. They carved out all the planets in our solar system, and they're shaped perfectly in comparison to the other one, along with the size of the sun in these carvings. So, like, we're talking about accuracy and stuff. They didn't only have accuracy to line up the pyramids with Orion's belt. They knew about every planet in our solar system and its details.
Wait, you're telling me about you're telling me that they knew the size of these planets?
Yes.
They knew some are bigger and smaller than others?
Yes. And in comparison to them, when they made smaller versions, obviously on these drawings, the comparison was dead on.
Oh wait, hold on, fuck, dude.
I don't know. I'm not saying it's
a
fucking
mind trip.
shit, but
the ratio of the size they made the planets in these drawings was accurate.
I'm trying to think, when was the telescope invented?
I don't know. If I would guess
1700s.
No.
Okay.
I'd guess
hold up.
15, 14, because they had them on the ships.
Okay.
Way back for I'd say 1500.
I'm brain farting real hard right now. The pyramids, was the Egyptians? Was that BC or AD? Were the pyramids
way
BC?
Before that.
Were the pyramids
before Christ.
So it was
way before
BC.
It was
BC.
BC.
Oh shoot! Because
deep BC.
And the telescope was invented. Was invented in AD.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. That's exactly what we're saying, dude. How can you build a pyramid before you have a telescope? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, they have sextants.
What?
Sweet, a bunk ass telescope.
A sextant?
A sextant?
You have a sextant and a chart and a watch.
Yeah, it's like it's a land measuring object.
Huh. Interesting.
You do for surveying.
That's a little RuneScape for you there, if you didn't catch on to that.
A sex tud.
Well, we are getting to that time. We're going to be taking a break. Thank you, everyone, listening. This is episode 20. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check us out on the website, PacXpodcast.com. You can also check us out on Facebook at PacX Podcast. And then on Instagram is poppin' at PacXPod. Check us out on Instagram. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be right back with you. We are back.
Oh my god, I was laughing so hard the other day. That was so funny. You ever seen the Tim Allen's Home Improvement, and then during the intro at the very end, he goes,
in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
Just a perfect example of Tim Allen. What's going on, guys?
Refreshed, in it to win it.
Yeah,
Time to get down to the nitty gritty. You know what I
Time to
mean?
get down
Sweaty
to
and
the-
ready.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the second Talking Rain going. Original flavored this time.
Yeah, speaking of, we haven't done that. It's usually a good old tradition that we do here at the PNW PacX Podcast. We're back from the break. We're going to find out what we're drinking. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm your host, Lloyd Smith, and we're with Swildabeast and good old K-Fitz. And
By
here
George.
we are. By Georgia, I saw. Oh, and so I'm drinking a Corona in lime. Swildabeast just popped open. What did you just get there?
A Total Domination IPA by Ninkasi.
Total Dom. K-Fitz, what you got?
Yeah, we got the sparkling Talking Rainwater over here. It's a original flavor.
Original flavor.
Original
Nice.
flavor, yeah.
It's my favorite kind, man.
It's a
Original water flavor. Nice.
You know, I heard that's
original
really
water
good for you.
Yeah, there's a zero. There's 3 things that they were telling me that has 0 of. Actually, it says there's 0 of everything. You know, I don't.
Let's all read the ingredients on our drinks. Let's take a turn.
No.
Okay, we will not do that, but let's find out what is going on. Wow. First of all, I want to give a shout out to all the listeners out there. Thank you so much. I've had some good stuff sent my direction, some outdated stuff, and two, by the way, I don't know what you mean when you send me an outdated article from a year ago that I find interesting, but I have no idea why you're sending it to me and it's like a year or two old. If that, just say something along with it.
Dude, science is always there. Science might be old, but it's still there.
No, I'm talking like events, local events.
Oh. Is it annual?
No. Is it anal? What? What are we doing? No, just kidding. But no, I want to give a shout out to the listeners. Thank you for the downloads. Thank you for sending the feedback as well. The website has popped off. We're also averaging 30, sometimes 40 feed hits per day right now, but the monthly average is 30. So thank you so much for tuning in. You can check us out on Google, along with all the other platforms out there for podcasting. We're actually not on iTunes yet. iTunes is wonderful. I love iTunes, but we can't get on quite yet. But we'll get there. But check us out on Google. Try asking your Google Home. It's pretty sweet. You can always come home and listen to the PacX podcast right when you get home, or on your commute to work during all the traffic and the mumbo jumbo. Traffic fucking sucks. Speaking of traffic, you know who's gonna get rid of traffic? I can't stop talking about him. Who wants to? Elon Musk.
Oh, God.
Talked about him on the last episode. Oh,
He's
gosh.
a G. He's a motherfucking G, man.
I could feel the OG to the Elon Musk from here. What's your thoughts on him, Kevin?
Well, we all know about the freaking interview he did with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Came out a few days ago. I'm like halfway through it. And the guy is very monotone.
He had a speaking problem.
Yeah, the speech impediment.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have known.
Now you know.
But
Right.
But even like
He's also such a deep thinker.
he hovers between like a 2 and like a 5 of excitement out of like a 10 scale, you know?
Mhm.
It's just right there. He's usually more at like 2. He like spikes at a 5.
Yeah. Well, his ideas are exciting. He's been. It's funny you say that because I agree with you. And people complain and also praise him for overhyping something, over talking to the public. But yet you're right. His excitement level can be very low.
Yeah, definitely.
And go up to a 5. Yet what he talks about can be mind blowing and very exciting, especially when you spin it in your own head.
Definitely, guy has some amazing ideas. So we all know that. All know that freaking making Teslas and batteries and freaking
rocket ships and
rocket ships.
Yeah,
boring.
Yeah, the Boring Company. Yeah, Solar City. He made Zip2, PayPal. It's pretty impressive, man. It's pretty impressive.
He's a thinker. He's definitely not from here. That's for sure.
He was dating Grimes over the summer.
She's so fire.
Yeah,
she drops bangers.
Yeah, I've seen her. I've seen her a few times. She sounds like an alien when she's out on stage. But then again, I've been, usually when you're seeing that music,
you're on doing some things.
Yep. What's other than good old Elon Musk? Hey guys, what's been going on in the PNW? What have you guys done? What experiences have you had in the PNW recently? Unless you want to keep talking about the mushroom tripping and the whole mine thing, what's been going on in the Pacific Northwest?
It's been a minute since we've been on the Malibu.
Yeah,
we haven't been on the Malibu for a minute.
Summer's dead, but
yeah, summer's over. That kind of sucks.
We put a lot of hours on that thing.
So
what is this? What are you talking about?
So if you don't know, out here in the PNW, you get at best 3 months of actual summer where it doesn't rain, it's sunny, it's warm outside, you can go outside and do your hikes and all your other fucking bullshit that you're gonna do that you do with nice weather. And then for 9 months out of the year, it's just total dog shit. It's just raining, cloudy, overcast.
That's so funny.
You wake up, it'll be sunny, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm not going to wear a jacket today because it's sunny this morning. And if you don't check the weather, by the time you get off work, it's torrential downpour. So you always got to be checking the weather out here.
Always strapped with Gore-Tex.
Yeah, always be strapped with the Gore-Tex.
They dry out there.
Strapped.
A North Face, if you will. And then, but the Malibu is K-Fitz over here is his watercraft.
Watercraft.
Blondeck Dong?
Yeah.
Where is my watercraft?
It's a nice one. And we usually, like I was saying in the other podcast.
You guys just get fucking freaky?
Oh, dude, we get huge. We get huge on the Malibu.
Massive on the Malibu. Yeah.
Cruise over to Dead Man's.
Yeah, go over to Dead Man's. We camped out there.
Yes, we did.
But
listen to Seals Fuck at 6 a.m.
That was tight.
Yeah.
But
nice.
Dude, Planet Earth, I swear David Attenborough was there.
Yeah.
We could have made our own Planet Earth. We're just fucking kumbaya at 4 in the morning on this deserted island in the middle of the sound.
Dude, we need to tell listeners what Dead Man's Island is. I've had some fucking phenomenal stories on Dead Man's Island. Dead Man's Island is this island near where we live, and if you're a teenager, especially back in our day before these G-damn cell phones and 6G network and whatnot, the I-9, before all that mumbo jumbo, back in our day, it was terrible for a kid who was 15 or 14 and who had access to even a dinghy, therefore even a boat, and knew about Dead Man's Island because it's literally like what it sounds. There's a bunch of dead people. Just kidding. But it's just this little tiny fucking island. It looks like a stone throw from the houses here in Puget Sound, but you can actually get there with a dinghy, and a lot of kids would go there.
Swim out there.
You can walk out there if it's low enough tide.
Yeah.
True that.
I swam out there.
Yeah,
Wasn't sweet, but I did it.
It's a very small island, but very small. But one side of the island has a big cliff, and the rumors are that it's called Dead Man's Island because way back in the day,
when I was a young warthog,
there was. Thank you. Are we gonna start doing jungle noises? Okay, guys, on Dead Man's Island, on the side, on the cliff, there's trees that hang out over the cliff, and that's where the natives used to execute people by hanging them. Therefore, it's called Dead Man's Island. And if you think about it, back here, you look where we live and where the natives of... It makes total sense. If there's going to be a place where you're going to publicly execute someone, which has always been done in a spot where everyone can see,
I never
that's
heard
a
about
great
the public.
spot.
I never heard about the executions. I knew about the natives. I thought it was like a burial ground for them out there.
I heard that's where they would hang them.
Burial.
And burial.
So this is a little bit more gruesome than the story I've been told. But so Cuts
Maybe
Island for everyone
maybe
else.
you were told
if
the
you're gonna
9-year-old
look this
version.
up on a map. It's Cuts Island.
Cuts?
Cuts Island is the official
That's
name,
right.
but for all the locals,
It's Dead Man's.
yeah.
We're
It's
going
Dead
to Dead
Man's.
Man's,
You
bro.
go to Saturday
Party at Dead Man's.
Saturday
Party at Dead
afternoon,
Man's.
you go out to Dead Man's Island if you got the boat or the dinghy or you kayak.
Or you
swim
got
out
the
there.
standard issue,
Just
you know
your-
how to swim. You're
Yeah,
good.
you just get your little like water wing floaties and just 2 Corona familiars, the 32 ounces, and just like you use the tide and just
You just get sent.
go
Yeah.
out there,
That's
Hop
up here in
aboard
the
somebody's-
PNW.
raft.
Good old PNW. I'll tell you what.
Yep. That's really how it is, though. And it's, it's not so much like that fucking show Ozark. You guys see that shit? Ozark?
No.
And I don't care
No.
what anyone says about the PNW. The
Nothing else
isn't
out there's like it.
the goddamn shit that you see on fucking Twilight. That is not the goddamn
No,
PNW.
it's
That's
not.
the butt crack of
Yeah.
fucking Washington.
There's a lot
Ain't
of-
nobody
There's
fucking
a lot
hang
of
out there.
traffic. A lot of traffic.
In Puget Sound.
Oh, dude, whole I-5.
If you're on the I-5
Yeah,
corridor,
of
you're
course.
fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been royally screwed on I-90 also.
It took
Yes,
me.
and the 405.
Yeah, and the 405. So traffic.
Yes, but
Yeah,
of
I
course,
would-
there's traffic on all fucking interstates, dude. Look at the population
true.
is like fucking doubled, and the traffic lanes we've added one.
One that's like a freaking 90-degree turn.
Yeah, and then we just like, hey, you can go in this lane if you want. It costs $9 a mile, and then it's like, what are you doing with that money? Like, we don't worry about it. That's like kind of the downfall of Washington.
to kind of put it in perspective
You could
of the traffic here, I'll put it to you this way: on a Thursday morning, it took me 4.5 hours to go 120 miles,
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah.
and that's like standard.
Yeah.
That's like not rare.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
From Bellingham to
To here,
to here, it should
should
like,
take 2 hours,
2 hours, yeah.
2.5.
Yeah.
If
Back
you're,
an
if you're
hour
going
guy?
the speed limit.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
but dude, easy sometimes, like, I rolled 3. I'm now on my 5th hour.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
too
I'm
bad
in
once
Seattle.
you get south, though, of Puget Sound. Like, once you get past Olympia, I-5
Yeah.
not too bad.
No,
you
I-
can
yeah,
mob.
I
You're
will give it
chilling
that,
on
yeah.
90 and you're not
Yeah.
going to get
Yeah.
pulled
You
over.
can mob to Portland from here. and
Really?
get 3.
I'm always afraid to go
Oh,
fast
that's
on
no,
that part.
no. You're chilling
These is
there.
like
I
the
used to
mil-
commute to Portland.
Well, no. Well, like the freaking the military bases over there.
Oh, yeah, JBL. Once you get past JBL,
Now, once you get
then you're
past
good.
Olympia
Okay.
and you're heading like towards
More like
Centralia,
Olympia, yeah.
that whole I-5 to like basically Portland, you're chilling at 90 miles
Totally.
per hour all day.
Totally.
You're chilling.
Dude, they
Yep,
need, they
I just
seem
did
to-
it.
They need to raise the speed limits over here. Honestly,
Well, then you got G-Dam, G-Ma, and G-Pa that want to fucking cruise in the fast lane at fucking 50.
bruh.
You know, I bet everyone's kind of making fun of it. I mean, think about it, dude. We're complaining about the traffic, and I know it's bad, especially from Bellingham to here, but, like, dude, what about, like, San Francisco, L.A., New York?
I would say it's.
Swilly, you lived in New York, didn't you? I mean, isn't it
Yeah.
I would
so
say it's
much
almost
worse?
comparable.
You think so?
It's
No.
about the same.
Like,
Really?
no,
Yeah.
yeah, I've
I
talked
want
to
to
people
know.
before.
Listeners, let us know if you're not from the PNW, specifically Washington and Puget Sound. Are we just fucking bitching and belly aching, or what? Let us know. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
But yeah, no, like I've talked to patrons before who are like from New York, or just LA. And they said like driving up and down I-5, they just never seen shit like this before. It's like it's just like an average day or not average day, but like it's a bad day for it's a bad day for them. Yeah, they didn't think that it would be
Right.
so congested up here.
They came here on vacation, and little do they know, the 3 days they have to spend, a third of one of those days
Yeah.
is spent on traveling in 3 mile an hour traffic.
I think
Okay, 6 mile an hour.
Okay, speaking of Elon, where is these?
That's what I was going to ask.
these
you.
underground
Hyperloop
tunnels.
No, they're just like electric cars. Like, I mean,
in general.
if you're like diving
Yeah.
real deep. Well, even you got the cars today with the automatic
The hybrids?
like the automatic cruise control, where you can.
What do you
just,
mean real deep?
Like, okay, like every single car is connected. like if you go on the freeway, like every single car is connected, talking to each other, and it's like you get on the flow of traffic.
Okay, so you're talking about the automatic driving cars, self-driving cars.
Yeah.
Autonomous. That's what they're called. Autonomous.
Autonomous.
I just think of South Park.
Bulbous, fuck.
But yeah, just like, every car is like connected on the freeway. Maybe you can drive to the freeway, and then once you get on the freeway, it's like,
not me, bitch. I got a fucking 2005. I ain't talking to no other motherfucking cars on the road.
Okay, yeah. Well, in the freaking Joe Rogan interview, this is just Elon saying numbers that I haven't researched, but he probably knows a thing or two. But anyways, he said, today, if they were to stop producing internal combustion engines and just used electric engines or electric motors for all cars, it would take another 25 years for all internal gas-powered engines to be phased out of the road. So another 25 years after all ceased production. Because, like you just said, you have your car. You're going to keep driving that.
It's going to take 25 years until...
I just got that bitch.
I
driving it today.
That number, man.
Yeah, but
Elon's... I mean, if anything, he's what people diss him for, the things that I guess they have a right to diss him for because he's not, great at public speaking and all this stuff. But the one thing that... I think the thing that overpowers him the most are the ideas that come to his head of what he wants to do, and along with numbers. He's a number guy, so I think he's one of those guys that looks at everyone as numbers, statistics. He analyzes everything very logically speaking, more so than emotionally speaking, and yet he toys with people's emotions so much because his emotions is what drives him to be so analytical. That's what he says when people ask him, why are you doing all this, what do you want to do, this and that. I mean, you can't ignore the guy if you are interested in the idea of free energy, or even Tesla cars. He just says, well, I look to the future and... he's like, well, I look to the future and...
it was very nice.
It makes me sad, and I want to think of the future and not be sad. You know he was born in Africa?
South Africa. Yeah.
South Africa. His parents flew around the world for like a living. Like when he was a kid, he was in like a fucking Cessna while his parents were like one of the first ones to fly some certain whatever thing. I mean, that's fucking sick. You grew up not going to school but like flying around in a fucking plane.
Tell us about the dream that you had. That you were telling me. The dream that you had.
That's a great thing to bring up. I'm surprised I didn't bring that up. Yeah, dude. I've been going to sleep with these audio things to meditate.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking, but
no, I saw you getting excited. You got real excited there. I've been going to sleep with these meditation things to for lucid dreaming. And you apparently, it can take you anywhere from 5 times to 500 times, and you can get good at it to where you can control it without it, whatever. It's kind of like learning to jack off. You know what I mean? Eventually, you just need the hand, and you'll be able to do it whenever you want, however you want. But when you first starting out, it's like, what the fuck am I doing? How do I make this happen? Now that's kind of what it's like. Well, basically, I had my first successful the other day, and
you got the nut.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, dude, it was fucking sick. When you're doing the meditation, it's telling you, the voice is telling you, think of a world that you want to be in. And she's, the female voice is giving examples like...
Cortana?
Right, Cortana, yeah, exactly. And is giving you, no, not all robotic and weird, but is giving you voice...
Not robotic. Anyways.
She's AI.
Yes. It's not like that. It's definitely professional. But she's naming stuff like a world with dinosaurs, a world with pirates and stuff. And I'm like, is this for fucking 5-year-olds? And I'm like, sweet! That's me! Alright. So I thought of a world, and this fucking worked! Dude, it worked. I thought of a world, immediately came to my mind. She's like, think of a world where you have zero worries, your dream world. And I thought of a world with free energy. and I had the fucking lucid fucking dream, dude. It was so sick, and I don't remember the full thing, of course, but I remember like the end really well, and I felt like at the end, like I had been there for so long, you know, and it's like I knew I was leaving. It's like I was getting on like a fucking hot air balloon. It was like, bye everyone, you know, like going back to
Kansas,
you know, I'm going back to Kansas. But dude, it was a world where it was
Did
sick,
you wake up
dude.
shortly after that?
Yes, I woke up immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so fucking sick, dude. I've tried it at least 3 times since then. Hasn't happened. But that time it happened, dude. And in this world, it was sick. There was so much fucking tree and green everywhere. There was 0 roads. There was no roads. There was paths, walking paths with cement still, but they were under trees. So much trees, and there was just, like you would think, man, flying cars everywhere. But it wasn't like what you think in Star Wars, where it's like lanes of cars and like Jetsons. No, dude, it was rare to see a car. It was rare, and when you did, it was like having fun. It was like taking off, and it was fucking gone, dude, in seconds. And then there was just these random, really shiny, sexy fucking looking towers that were really tall, but they were slim, and they were just, that's like, something's in there, that's a building, or that's whatever, dude. You can just see that it produced nothing back into the air. It was fucking sick, dude. It was literally a jungle. Planet Earth is, dude, it was a fucking jungle with very, very, very little people and technology and buildings.
It's crazy that you can remember all that this detail, because I'm sure you've probably heard this stuff, but like when you're dreaming like this with like super lucid dreams,
yeah,
they're usually at like the end of your sleep, like before you wake up.
Yeah, and it was,
and like it probably sounded like you were there for like hours or days, you know.
I felt that, yeah.
But like in reality, it's just like, so there's like 30 seconds of your actual life right there.
Right.
It's so crazy how when your mind is just kind of in that state, it can just fire so rapidly with these.
Inception.
Yeah.
Well, what do they say? On DMT, a minute could be like a fucking month, or whatever.
Yeah. So ODB.
Yeah.
So
Salvia
ODB
is like that also.
Right.
So,
have you guys done DMT?
No, but ODB was telling me that he did DMT, and he set a timer. And from the time that he set his timer,
they tell you to set an alarm,
to the time that he remembers turning his timer off was about 13 minutes. And he said while he was on his DMT trip, he, word for word, I felt like it was 17 lifetimes.
Holy shit.
I was like, dude, I don't know if that's actually sick or not.
Yeah, that's...
He's like, dude, I went to Jupiter. I made friends with this civilization on Mars. Like, I was space traveling, all this, that, and the third. I'm like, dude, 1, I don't know if you're pulling my leg.
Yeah.
But for 2, I don't know how sick that would actually be. Like, because like on the mushrooms,
I know
you kind of know that you're still in reality,
right, yeah.
and it's not really all that discomforting.
And then
if you tell yourself
you
you're in
like,
control.
You think like you might just be like this forever, and
Yeah.
and then you just gotta like come to the facts. Like shit. All right, I think I can still be human.
But if you were trying to tell me I'm going to be stuck on Tatooine for fucking 20 years,
butt naked with only one butt.
I'm with Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine, and they're telling me I'm going to go do pod racing.
You have like a whole
like,
life,
okay.
then you have to come back.
That's going to be kind of fucking weird.
Make a movie.
Have you guys heard of astral projection?
One more time.
Astral projection?
No.
Astral projection is this method of meditation, just like we're talking about, and it's kind of like what you're talking about, like traveling like in space. Astral projection is where you can meditate and you yourself can travel actually through the cosmos, along with even
I want to do that
itself. Dude, it's very fucking real, and if it's not, everyone's it's just like a giant Ouija board thing where every single person's just faking it.
Kool-Aid.
I mean, it's pretty interesting, dude. Have you ever heard of stories of people passing out or dying and coming back to life, and they could see their body or something, and you guys ever heard of those stories?
I've had one of those experiences.
That's astral projection on accident, without intentionally meditating.
Oh no, dude.
I
Or
did
like
it by
Twilight Zone?
accident. I told you before I got in my wreck that
Oh yeah.
I had a dream that I wrecked my car and it caught on fire. And then, like, I don't know.
Oh,
this was maybe like...
That's a dream telling you the future, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When I tell people, like, I have seen the future and I can see the future on time to time, not like whenever I want, but from time to time I can see the future. People are like, oh no, you're fucking bullshit. And I'm like, no, like, actually, I can.
So what stock should I invest in?
You should invest in a stock where I can solidify this idea into having people believe in it. And then basically I'm going to have... It's kind of going to be like Inception, actually, where people are just dreaming. And that's going to be reality.
Right.
Because, like, my dream became my reality. Quite literally. You know?
Yeah.
I had a dream.
Yeah.
Got in a wreck, car caught on fire, whatever.
Well, how do you feel about, like, deja vu?
I wouldn't say that's deja vu.
No, not saying that's deja vu, but, like, I mean, I'm sure, like,
What do you think
you
of
all
deja
have...
vu?
I have deja vu all the time.
Yeah, it's this strange phenomenon, isn't it?
It is strange.
I think it's a part of yourself connecting with another part of yourself, another dimension.
I believe we...
We've heard things like that.
To me, that makes the most sense.
I mean, it's like...
And that doesn't
It, like,
make
overlaps
sense.
a little bit. And then,
Yeah, man. I think we're in sync. I mean, to stack on top of that, what do you guys think of the Matrix reality idea? This is some shit I've just been recently getting into, and I'm telling you,
100% real.
Fascinated.
100%
Like,
real.
Not necessarily like the fucking man. Like, there's some fucking guy behind the curtain, like, you know, like fucking, you know, yep, here's Hitler, and you know, and here's some global warming, you know.
So
I don't think it's like
would that be called destiny? Like,
sure, yeah.
There's like destiny and fate.
Yeah,
It's like there's a path, and maybe you can say you're gonna like change, but that was like already planned for you to change, or like you want to do something in your life, but like the end point is
You decide that. You decide the end point.
no. You don't decide the end point. What I'm
you
saying,
decide the journey
like,
there, but
like
your
you
end
might
point
think
is the same.
you might think you are deciding it, but it was already planned. It was your destiny. It is the fate to come.
Like Forrest Gump says, man, I believe it's a little bit of both. This is between destiny and, or are we just floating around like a feather in the wind?
Oh,
He says he believes it's a little bit of both. I agree, man. I think it's a little
like
bit
a jelly.
of both.
Okay, so what's a jellyfish doing?
Not shit.
Apparently, it's doing something.
I fucking hate jellyfish, man.
Isn't
yeah.
that like
Sometimes during the
that's a-
summers out here in the PNW, you know, you'll have a summer
That's true, I
and
do
you're
hate
floating in
jellyfish.
the sound in the salt water, and you won't see a goddamn single jellyfish the fucking whole summer. And then the other
Big
summers,
old red ones.
there's big old red nasty motherfuckers
Orange
that
ones.
are all
Everywhere.
over the fucking place where you don't even want to go in the fucking water because
No.
you know your ass is
Yeah.
gonna get torn the fuck up. Like,
Yep. Yeah, you
They're
don't
kinda-
jump in or anything.
They're kind of like the spiders of the sea.
That's good. I like that. That's great,
I'll go
yeah.
with that. It's weird.
The
Sometimes they're
spiders of
just
the sea.
everywhere, and then other times you don't see a single fucking one.
They are cool looking, I think, but like kind of in a freaky way because they kind of I don't want to say they scare me, but they give me some
It's like-
shivers.
It's like a spider or a bee. You're
Yeah, it's like a
nah.
spider. Yeah. Spiders are cool looking, but I don't really necessarily want to. Look
I don't
at
think
them.
they're cool looking.
Yeah.
What's cool looking about a spider? They have 8 fucking legs.
It is,
Dude,
They
they
have
are
like
cool looking.
a million
dude.
fucking eyes.
It's kind of cool.
Anything creepy is cool except
It's
for a
kind of
fucking
cool
rat.
looking. I just don't want to stare at it.
You don't want to encounter it ever.
No, not ever. I mean, just
So you like encountering spiders. You just sent me a Snapchat today of a motherfucker in your fucking bathtub.
yeah. And I
Come on.
and I encountered it, and I've lived to tell the tale.
Come on. You didn't want to see that shit.
But it was my destiny.
Okay.
Was it though?
He
Maybe it's your destiny to do.
You could have took a
one
shower
thing.
upstairs.
No, man, I'm not trying to. I was right there. I was ready to
No,
jump in.
it wasn't your destiny.
Well, maybe it's not your end point. Maybe it's like your destiny is to do something, but it's not your end point. Like maybe my destiny is do a podcast. You know, Elon Musk's destiny is to get to Mars, but all the other shit is on is his. But no matter what, he's not going to choose it. Like you're saying, you don't have a choice.
A lightning bolt can come down when any of us walk outside this house.
It's true. It's more likely than getting than dying on an airplane. I don't believe in that.
I don't.
Nah, I think that's fake
I
news.
hope
fake
that's
fucking
real.
news.
I
You hope that's real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
We're about to go on a plane.
That was his. Okay.
Dude, I dare you to watch just
Final
5
Final
minutes of
Destination.
plane accidents before you get on a plane.
Oh, dude,
I
I've
dare
fucking
you.
seen them, man.
No, we're
I've seen
having
too.
this conversation
Shit my
now.
fucking pants every time. Because those people, you're just, oh, yep, I just got drunk at SeaTac, and I'm going to get on my plane and order another Jack and Coke.
That's
and
the
some
way to
peanuts.
do it, man.
Yeah, of course. And I know, it's an experience. And then imagine I'll just...
Well, if you're going
fucking
out, man,
snakes
you're
on a
gonna-
plane.
Might as well, like I've heard that, like if you get in a car crash and you're drunk, you have a higher chance to survive it. So, what?
Oh my god.
What-
Okay, that's completely
You did
fucking
not
different.
just say that.
So, like, we were talking
What are
about,
their odds? What are their odds?
we were talking about work the other
Lightning
day.
strike.
You know, like how we kind of get fucking on edge when we go to airports because of fucking random motherfuckers where you don't know what their fucking intentions are.
Yeah.
But so check it out, like.
Hey,
I
take
was-
it easy.
I was at an
Take
airport,
it easy.
you know, and I was kind of on edge. I was like, you know, I'm going to have me a few drinks, you know. So I finally got relaxed. I'm like, okay, I'm in an airport. I'm chill. This is right after the fucking
Bless you.
bomb scare at, where was this?
What are you talking about?
I want to say it was in Florida, but I could be mistaken. I don't remember where the bomb scare was. Or no, that wasn't a bomb scare. An actual bomb went off.
Boom!
And, you know, so I finally got over that, and, you know, I had a few drinks. I'm like, okay, I'm chill. And then I get onto the airplane, and there's fucking thunder and lightning everywhere, dude.
That's
The
tight.
sky's fucking black. And I...
Really?
Have you seen freaking planes get hit by lightning? It's tight.
And that's what I was
apparently.
thinking of. I was like, okay, I just got over my fear of fucking random ass motherfuckers in the airport, and now I'm in a plane, and there's thunder and lightning going on. I'm fucking dying today.
And then you get on the
Just
plane and
upstairs,
you
just
sit next to a
with
clown.
Lightning bolts just coming down all day.
I sat down next down to this like 450-pound tuna, and I was like, God damn it, dude. What are my fucking odds?
I thought you were, no, come on, love them.
I didn't hate on him.
Shit.
He asked me if he could have one of my peanuts. So I'm like, yeah, man,
Oh, I'm sure.
fucking help yourself. You need them more than I do, apparently.
Wait,
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh man, you heard they're not doing the peanuts no more?
Yeah. Alex said so. Alex's dad works for Southwest, and he was telling me that, like, those peanuts that they used to give out, motherfuckers are selling them by the bulk on the
Yeah.
fucking internet for fucking hell.
Oh, I remember that, dude.
Hallelujah.
Dude, they're good.
Yeah.
What do you mean they're good? They're peanuts.
No, man, those are good.
It's a big
Wait, no,
peanut.
Those are good nuts, dude.
Dude, I like those nuts. They taste good in my mouth. I really like them.
No, honest to God, they have like their own like salty, sugary caramel like blend that they.
That's what she said.
Like spices
Yeah.
that they put on the nuts, and apparently they're super
what she
tasty.
said.
Have you
My
not-
nuts are tasty too, but that
Have
doesn't
you-
mean I go out selling them.
Yeah, you do.
I could.
I
You're
I'm gonna look it up.
gonna look up Aaron's nuts?
No, I'm looking up some freaking peanuts.
Well, they not Google that shit. Aaron's nuts.
No, that
Now he puts his phone down.
Now.
He's like, oh man,
Yeah, puts his phone down.
they're gonna be
Well, I
like
don't want my,
350 grand and huge, not even fit in my mouth.
That got
yeah.
weird real quick. Guilty.
Anywho,
Anyway, well, I think it is wrapping up to that time, even though
That was
we're just
fun, man.
getting into it. But that's what she said. But we are coming up to that time, so yeah. You guys have a sign off. You got anything you wanna say?
I'm pretty close to going /AFK.
What's /AFK?
So
away from keyboard.
right, so /AFK is a command that you would do while playing the game of World of WoW.
Oh, World
And
of WoW.
/AFK would let other players know you're away from keyboard.
Oh, dude.
So /AFK,
Okay.
signing out, you know.
Swilly is
nodding
about
around.
to /AFK. You know, I did that for a good grip. I did it when my kid was born, and I stopped when I started this podcast.
Dude, have you heard about the new pop-off?
New pop-off?
Yeah.
What's the new pop-off?
RS. RuneScape is on your phone now.
What's RS?
RuneScape.
RuneScape.
No, way better than World of WoW.
Okay. Dude, honestly,
it's like 2.5.
I don't like
deep.
playing on my phone, man. I played the PUBG on my phone.
Oh no, dude, this is perfect for your phone.
Yeah?
It's super like slow.
Yeah, it's not high pace.
Yeah.
It's chill.
Okay.
You go fishing and go like PKing also, dude.
You can go fishing.
Mining, crafting.
Okay.
It's good shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically like you live in medieval
RPG?
times. Yeah, it's a MMPO.
Oh, fuck
Oh yeah, dude, there's like hundreds, thousands,
Yeah, it's pretty large.
tens of
actually,
thousands of
but
people just
it's a
running
good time.
around.
I love RPGs, man. I love RPGs. It's actually something I want to be talking about in an episode coming up soon is gaming. And especially because that dude, went and shot that place when he lost that Madden tournament. Yeah, you guys hear about that?
Yeah, that
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
dipshit.
Yeah,
Crazy, man.
but gaming, as people will diss gaming, and I could be a little taster, I guess, for what's coming. But people, dude, gaming, especially our generation, where we were young and where gaming came out for us, like the old
Halo,
systems.
original Halo.
I mean, talking before that, dude, Nintendo 64 and shit. Gaming offers a way, I think, to not only stimulate yourself, but exit the Matrix and join another Matrix. Or at
Unplug.
least if you're not into the Matrix reality
Go
idea,
deeper.
then at least you're joining the Matrix when you
Yeah.
game, dude. When you put the headphones on, it's like that needle going in the back of your fucking neck. You're in another world, man. I fucking love it. I love turning off every light in the fucking room, having just the screen on, putting headphones on to where I couldn't hear a fucking bomb going off behind me.
Dude, that's why
I'm
this
just getting
freaking
fucking
this
lost.
VR stuff is kind of scaring me.
I've done some of that shit too. It is bizarre.
Have you?
I watched VR porn the other day.
No way. You guys have put,
How's that?
Gnarly.
you guys have put the goggles on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah.
I got a VR headset.
So
Yeah, I did too. It's fun.
like,
So basically,
So,
it's funny.
like,
we put the porn
like,
on in the VR.
no, I'm not talking about that. We can get to that later. Like, does it look real? Does it look good? Like, does it look like little cutouts and
No,
whatnot?
it looks like you're playing, like, let's say you're playing the brand new Spider-Man, right? Fucking intense, really good graphics. It looks like
Spider-Man.
all those
What the
graphics, but 360 degrees around you.
So are there VR movies?
There's VR roller coasters. There's, like, I actually got motion sickness watching a VR roller coaster.
Really?
Nice.
Sitting down.
Nice.
Sitting down in a chair like this, I have VR goggles on, I'm riding a roller coaster, and when I went down the fucking drop, I was like, woo! I got a little bit woozy in my stomach. It's insane.
Dude, I joined one of those things in Vegas. It was sick. I was walking around, obviously somewhere. I couldn't fucking tell you. Of course, it's in Vegas. And, hey, check this out. Jump on. I was like, oh, yeah. And got on to do was the VR, and it was the roller coaster thing, but you're sitting in a seat that reacted to the VR.
Oh,
That'd be
okay.
even more insane.
Dude, it was like $15, such a ripoff for like 5 minutes. Dude,
Uh-huh.
I spent like $100. I was just going wild. Like, yeah, the next one, dude. I
No.
fucking loved it,
Are you
dude. I was
serious?
Dude, it's
tripping.
tight. It's tight.
I was rolling balls. It was so much fun. So first I did the roller coaster one that was dope as fuck, and then I did the space one where you just float around like right above Earth's atmosphere.
Oh yeah.
I was just like it was fun, man.
You're out there floating with Elon.
Right. Yep. Me and Elon, just me and him. That's right. Special moment. Floating above the Earth's atmosphere. Okay, if you had to be on Mars with one person,
Oh,
who would it be?
probably a babe.
Well, of course. So who would it be?
Well,
Except Swilly here would prefer.
no, honest to God, if I could be stuck on a planet and I had
It used to be an island we used to talk about this on
no
House Planets.
sexual aspirations,
Yeah,
I
let's
would
go ahead and
pick-
remove that.
David Spade.
Huh.
Babe.
Okay.
I feel like that'd be a hoot and a fucking holler. That'd be such
That
a
is,
good
yeah,
time.
that's good. That's a good one. Okay. What about you?
Or Riff Raff.
Yeah, desert island. Yeah, or not an island, the freaking Mars.
Yeah, Mars. Not an island where you got coconuts and the fucking... You're on fucking Mars.
You're not gonna be fucking happy. You understand me?
Yeah, you're
I'm
gonna be
there.
fucking miserable. You understand me?
You know what? Maybe Pauly Shore, because he's experienced with the,
You would want Pauly Shore.
he's got experience with the biodome.
Huh.
Have you seen that Biodome? That
Yeah.
movie? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd choose Jim Carrey.
Before or after he went crazy?
I don't know, man. If I'm gonna be on Mars, after. Because I'm
Yeah.
gonna go crazy on Mars, and he's gonna be like, here's how you spiritually fucking find it. And then before, if I was on a desert island, then the before version of him, where he would just make me shit my fucking pants the entire time. Yeah, that's what I'd do. Well, yeah, I'll bring it back. We can keep going, but or not? Do you guys have anything else to say? You guys want to sign off? Sign off, a Rooney.
All right, before I go /AFK, Lloyd, thanks for having me again. As
Thanks for
always,
coming.
it's always a great time.
Fuck yeah, man.
You know, I can't think of anything else I'd
Fuck
rather be doing on a Tuesday night right now than being here and talking to our folks that are listening and just
It's growing, man.
having a fucking badass time.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Bringing that Pacific experience to everyone out there.
Yeah, two locals.
Yeah.
Good times.
That's right. K-Fitz, you got anything to... Any sign off?
I'm here. And there we go. Good time, buds.
Oh, he's just going
Boom.
ghost.
There it is.
You're never going to see me again, never going to hear me again.
That's
but,
right. Well, both of you, Swildabeast, yeah, man, thank you for that. And I agree, it's a fucking great time, and thanks for coming. Really fucking appreciate having you back on the show. You're always welcome back, of course. K-Fitz, nice seeing you again, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to see you again soon, just having you pop in and out, and you know what I mean.
Freaking AIM door.
He's going to come, and then he pulls out.
Right, yeah. Swildabeast is referring to a football...
Drake, man.
Right. Well, anyways, everyone, it's that time. It's that time. This is episode 20, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Check us out at PacXpodcast.com. Hey, if that doesn't work, by the way, I might as well say it. Go to pacificexperience.podbean.com. I know it's long, it's hard to spell. That's what she said, but that's where you can go. That's pacificexperience.podbean.com, or just Google us, PacX Podcast. Not the X-Pac podcast. There's actually a podcast with like the WWE or some shit. X-Pac. That is not us. We're PacX. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Shuckity.